How's it going, guys? It's Vonix, and we finally have the Epic 14-year-old setup. If you guys don't know, a little bit over a year ago, I uploaded a video called Epic 13-year-old setup, which is probably one of the worst videos I have ever uploaded on my channel. But as of today, for some reason, it broke 500,000 views. But yeah, it was just overall a very bad video. My setup wasn't very good, but since I made that video, I started a series called Road to My Dream Gaming Setup, which many of you guys do know. It's just a series where I update my setup and just do something a little bit different to my setup. And you guys love those videos, but I honestly think that my setup is done. So this is the final Epic 14-year-old setup video. I might start a second season to Road to My Dream Gaming Setup, probably not, but I'm excited to show you guys the final product of my gaming setup. I will be talking about how I afforded this setup at the end of the video. I don't want to waste more time though in the beginning of this video, so if you guys are interested in that, stick around to the end of the video. But let me show you my setup. Okay, so this is my room, that's my setup, but I won't be talking about it just yet. I'm gonna go over my room, and then I'll go over my gaming setup. But first, I just want to say that everything I do talk about in this video will be linked down below in the description. In case I forget anything, please let me know in the comment section down below. But yeah, let's get started with the room tour. Okay, so starting off with the most boring part, that is my door to get in. I have one softbox over there, and then I have another softbox over there, just shining the room to make it a little bit more bright. Right here, we have one of the coolest things that I do own, in my opinion. Just a quick little look. This is the DJI Phantom 4 drone. Such an amazing drone. I absolutely love it. So yeah, right next to my door, I do have my mini fridge. Absolutely love this fridge. It comes in handy a lot, of course. I mostly just drink waters and coffees. To be honest, like, this whole thing was filled up with waters and coffees. I've tried to cut down on the soda, but I do have a ton of sodas over here. But yeah, that's just the mini fridge. It also has this cool light, which you can turn on and off. Right next to the mini fridge, I have my bed. Nothing really much to say about it. It's just a bed. Over here, we have my closet. Also, nothing to say. It's just a closet. But yeah, over here, I have a little piece of furniture with a couple things. I have some Rubik's Cubes. I used to be really into Rubik's Cubes. I have the original bulbs that went into those two soft boxes, but I actually replaced them with U bulbs, so I can change the color to blue or orange or whatever I want of these boxes. And also of that, as you can see, it's blue right now. But yeah, I have GTA, Black Ops 3, just a couple games. Nothing really much to say. Over here, I have my tripod. It's pretty nice. It was like 20 bucks, and it just does everything that a tripod needs to do. Over here, we have a couple chargers. Nothing really special. A GoPro mount, and this stabilizer, which is pretty neat. If you guys don't know what a stabilizer does, is basically you put your camera on top right over there, then you hold it by this little handle and you just move it around, and it creates very steady footage. I just realized you can see me in the mirror. Hi. But yeah, I use it for vlogs and stuff. Over here, just a quick little random thing, I have my 2014 FIFA World Cup stickers. I'm really into collecting stuff, and this is the 1970 to 2010 sticker book. So you can see this is like from the World Cup back in 1982, and you'll see all the players. It's honestly pretty neat. Over here, we have a pretty cringy hat, but I absolutely love it. It's my Pokemon hat. Yeah, right there we have a whiteboard where I write all my ideas, and that's why it's empty, because I have no ideas. We have some random stuff over here, a Lego that I had back when I was a kid. We have a Blue Yeti, which I don't use anymore since I replaced my microphone. We have a 18 to 55 millimeter lens. I use it once in a while, but I mostly use this lens. We have some extra batteries, a G Fuel peach mango flavor. This is a GoPro 5, my main Rubik's Cubes, and my deodorant. So yeah, these are just the boring stuff. I basically went over the most boring part about my room. But yeah, let's finally get into the setup. Boom, this is my setup. I absolutely love my setup, to be honest. It does what I need it to do, and it's also, I like to think that it looks good. Starting off with the chair, this is a DX Racer. I'm not quite sure which one it is. It will be in the link in the description. But yeah, I got this thing like 2 years ago. Absolutely love it. Of course, I don't really recommend spending this much money on a chair. I was just very stupid back when I was 12. But yeah, right above my setup, you will see a crap ton of acoustic foam, 120 pieces to be exact. But yeah, I really do care about sound, and I also like the look, the style of acoustic foam, to be honest. And it also helps out with the sound. But yeah, going below the setup, you will see the two headphones that I do own. This is the Audio-Technica's M50X and Astro's A50s. I've had these for a long time, and I just recently got these Audio-Technicas. I use this for gaming on my PS4, and I use these for just listening to music on my phone or just when I'm editing or something like that. But yeah, also one of the coolest things about the setup, in my opinion, is that the desk is motorized. So yeah, I can use the desk when I'm standing up, and it's honestly pretty cool. So yeah, that's the reason why you see this ugly cable just hanging down, because I need at least one cable and I need some slack to move the desk up and down. But yeah, everything has some cable wires, everything has 3M, so it all sticks right there. So yeah, this is also the audio interface I do use. It's the Scarlett 2i2, great interface. It's also hooked up to the microphone right over here. This is the Audio Technica AT2035. Great microphone. I have no bad things to say about it. It's also hooked up to the Rode PSA-1 microphone arm, which is behind my monitor. Over here we have my PS4. We have a blue controller, and over here we have a black controller. So yeah, it does have some D-brand skins also on them. Yeah, it's just the PS4. For my keyboard and mouse, I use the Razer Mamba Tournament Edition, and I do have this Razer Blackwidow Chroma. I love both of these. I know a lot of people don't like Razer, but it's honestly just it's just the keyboard and mouse. They feel good, in my opinion, when I do game. I also have a black extended mouse pad which covers both of them. As my main audio source, I do use this Anker Bluetooth speaker. I'm not quite sure exactly which one it is. I will leave it in the link down below, but it's honestly great. It lasts literally a week with one charger battery, which is awesome. But yeah, I like how it looks. Pretty simple, pretty stylish, and it creates a great sound. Over here we have a little I don't even know what you call this. I forgot the name, but yeah, it's a little like Batman thingy with some G Fuel. I don't know, it's just a way to add more personality to the setup. I could easily just take it out and maybe that would look cleaner. But yeah, it's just a thing that my best friend gave me a couple of years ago. I like to have it there. Just add a little bit of me to the setup, if that makes sense. Also right here, I do have my iPhone charging stand. It looks pretty clean in my opinion. I really like it. It just goes underneath and it goes to a little power bank, which is right under there. But yeah, nothing really much to say about that. Right here, we have my Logitech C930E. Great camera. I use it for streaming and stuff like that. But yeah, these are Dell monitors. I'm not exactly quite sure which monitors they are on the top of my head, but of course it will be in the link down below. Also, real quick, I know these monitors aren't aligned, as you can see. OCD, I know, right? To be honest, it's not that big of a deal. I do mess with them a lot, and it's just a hassle to have to align them every single time. So I usually don't really care, but I know, I'm sorry. But yeah, getting to one of the main parts about this setup, I do apologize for saying this last. This is my PC. But yeah, I'm just gonna say some specs real quick. It has an i7 Intel processor. It has a 1070 graphics card. I will just leave all the specs down below because a lot of people have no clue what I'm talking about. But yeah, this is my PC, my beast. In my opinion, I'm so proud of having that PC and just overall the setup. So yeah, I think that's it. Okay, so real quick, I want to talk about two more things. The camera that I'm using is a Canon 70D. I use Adobe Premiere to edit all my videos, and this is a 10-18 millimeter lens with a Rode VideoMic Pro as the microphone. Also, real quick, I forgot to mention I do have an Elgato under my desk. But yeah, if you were just interested in my setup, you can leave the video now. It's not really gonna be interesting. I'm just gonna explain how I was able to afford this very expensive setup at such a young age. I'm sorry, I can't speak. Okay, so I'm just gonna say it real quick. I'm not gonna ramble. When I first started this setup to get like the chair, the Elgato, the basic things, this Yeti microphone, I did chores in my house and I used Christmas and birthday money. From a very young age, I did really like gaming and PS4 and computers and things like that. So I literally saved up every single birthday and Christmas I used to get this chair, this microphone, and basic things. But then after that, when my YouTube channel started to grow a little bit more and I started streaming, main thing, I started streaming, I was able to buy this camera, I was able to buy the PC, the monitors, the acoustic foam, the microphone. Most of the things you saw were from streaming and videos. I would say about 30% came from videos and ad revenue and all that stuff, and about 70% of it came from YouTube donations, viewer donations, when I was streaming. It still blows my mind how people would donate to me. I don't know why I deserve it, but it really does support me. I really think that's all I needed to say. But yeah, this is it for my setup. Hopefully you guys do enjoy it. Let me know, what would you change in the setup? What is not good about the setup? And what do you like about the setup? Because of course it's not the perfect setup. I can improve many things, but let me know in the description. My name has been Vonix. Hopefully you guys are having an amazing day. Check out my Snapchat, my Twitter, and my Instagram All the links will be down below. Have an amazing day and peace.